So you're probably familiar with that case where Donald Trump was found guilty in the sexual abuse, not rape, with E. Jean Carroll at the Bergdorf Goodman department store back in the 90s. She's not really sure if it was 94 or 95, but now Donald Trump is appealing that verdict. It was a civil case, not a criminal case, but I just want to remind you of some of the details surrounding this entire sham, as I would see it. The dress that E. Jean Carroll said she was wearing when this happened back in 94 or 95. She can't remember when it happens. DKNY says that dress didn't even exist at that time. So that was a huge problem. You might not know this as well. The New York Times was given the dress by E. Jean Carroll to test it for DNA, but then they decided not to. So if it was such a slam dunk, why didn't they test it? Furthermore, it was pointed out that E. Jean Carroll's recollection of the events were almost exactly the same E. Jean Carroll's favorite show, Law and Order. That doesn't even take into account the fact that the statute of limitations was changed in New York specifically for this and backed by Reid Hoffman and others who were paying for this prosecution and case. And of course, Reid Hoffman is an adamant Trump hater. Add to that, there was not one single witness to this event whatsoever. Now, we want to remind you, this was a civil case, so the burden of proof is less, but the jury didn't even come back with a guilty verdict of rape, even though many members of the left-wing media have said so, including George Stephanopoulos, who's now being sued by Donald Trump. So as this case goes to appeal, it's important to remember that E. Jean Carroll has been noted as someone who is a little bit crazy, actually a lot crazy, and none of the details seem to match her story. So will this case be overturned on appeal? What do you think about that video? Pretty good, right? Well, why don't you like it, share it, and subscribe it? And for more, check me out live every weekday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, right here on this platform, which you can find a link to at IkeWingate.com.